Oh, you lay hoo, oh, you lay hoo. What do you do in the evening when you don't know what to do? Read a book, play a game, every night is just the same. What do you say if I tell you how to keep from feeling blue? My advice is good to take and it's easier to do. When you're all alone, any old night, and you're feeling out of tune, pick up your hat, close up your flat, and get out and get under the moon. Underneath the bright, silvery light, you'll be feeling better soon. Pick up your hat, close up your flat, and get out and get under the moon. Look, look, look at the stars above. Look, look, look at those sweeties love. Oh boy, give me a night in June. I mean it, all you got to do any old night when you're feeling out of tune. Pick up your hat, close up your flat, and get out and get under the moon. When you make a date any old night, gonna meet your sweetie soon. Pick up your hat, close up your flat, and get out and get under the moon. Underneath the bright, silvery light, that's the only place to spoon. Pick up your hat, close up your flat, and get out and get under the moon. Walk, walk, kiss and then walk again, talk, talk, kiss and then talk again. Oh joy, sweethearts are all in tune. I mean it, when it's raining out, stay in a room, but on a lovely night in June, here's what to do, sweetie, and you just get out and get under the moon. If you're with a girl and she is cold, says she doesn't want her spoon, don't you feel blue? Here's what you do, just get out and get under the moon. If you feel a kiss and she gets sore, she'll forget it mighty soon. Don't stop to fret, she'll learn to pet when you get her under the moon. Indoors, there's not a thing to do. In-laws walk in and out on you. Oh boy, sister and brother too. I've tried it, just take my advice. If she is nice, nice as any night in June, just take her hand, she'll understand, and get out and get under the moon.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to part 2 of last week's show. As always, thank God, Mr. Clickety Clacks is at the helm.
Yay! What's up, everybody? Happy Thursday before Christmas.
Yep. We actually were able to make a show before Christmas. Sometimes it gets, a little wild when it comes to...
Honestly, normally, I feel like at this time, usually we've kind of transitioned to our other show.
Like, we would be on ministry right now.
Yeah, normally we would be on ministry, but this show kind of needed to happen because as per our last show regarding hauntcon, the owner of hauntcon actually reached out to us, and I spoke to him rather extensively. And I will say that for me personally, I judged hauntcon based off of their most recent website update, which prior to our last show was very sparse. However, Doug, the owner of hauntcon, reached out to us, and I spoke to him, and he updated everything, and he said that, you know, it was kind of on him that everything fell a little behind, and they were actively hiring new people to update the website and everything. So, yeah, like, I just from talking to him, I have a much more appreciative stance on hauntcon as I did last week. He's a cool dude. He's very nice, and I honestly hope the best for him and hauntcon. We'll see. And, you know, I specifically told him, I said, like, listen, we're going to talk about it on the show this week. So if he wants to, you know, be here for it, that's fine. But just from my interaction with him, he seems like a very genuine dude, and he wants to do the event justice. They have updated their website. There are all the classes now that they're offering. The vendors are updated. So as far as hauntcon goes, I will say the previous update that we had from hauntcon and the website has been fixed, and you know, I will say Doug is a cool dude, so I want to give him the benefit of the doubt, and I wish him the best in taking over hauntcon.
Yeah, and two quick things, just so there's no misunderstandings. None of what's being said tonight was in any way from threats from hauntcon. I mean, there was no.
Oh no, absolutely not.
Yeah, this is not under duress. You know how the two of us operate. I'd like to welcome Mr. Chris Hartley here. I do believe he is co-owner of Fear Expo. He is correct. That Vic is actually on the other show, the other Thursday show, the Fear Expo show.
They got to figure that out, man. Don't do their show on our nights. You know, you'll get more viewers if you're not on the night that we're live. Do your shit on Fridays.
Thursday's a popular night. Anyway, Sean, what's up, Sean? How are you doing?
Hey, Sean.
So, yes, so you know, because this in the industry and every other people that do live shows and stuff like that, you know, they'll go and something like this will happen, and then of course everybody's like, oh, you know, they must have threatened him. There was absolutely no threats. I was talking to James actually while he was talking to Doug. You know, getting relays and
no, absolutely no threats at all. Which, I mean, there
no
really
threats.
wasn't any risk of threats to begin with. We were just voicing our opinion.
Well,
but
it was
still, like,
based on things.
He took our criticism, like, he took it like seriously, and he admitted that there were faults on their end that like should have been addressed that we called out, and he literally said that. So, I mean, I'm not gonna fault the dude for, you know, it that they bought hauntcon, so like, you know, it's their first year running it. You know, there's going to be growing pains, obviously. And, you know, we called them out like super early on these things, which, you know, we are very well known for doing. We will call people out on their bullshit. But yeah, no, he was a super cool dude. And honestly, like, he he offered us if we wanted to do any kind of press thing with them. He offered us, and I was like, no, dude. Like, if we're gonna do it, we're gonna buy our way in. We're gonna pay our way. Like,
Yeah.
we're not gonna give you.
I'm not staying in Daytona though. They can just
No, not at all. Which is funny because I'll actually be so my dad's birthday is on February 5th. I will be in New Smyrna February 4th through the 6th. And then I'm flying out on the 6th because like I have to get back. But it was just funny that like I was so close to being like right there on the cusp of being able to be there, but my siblings decided like, hey, it's our dad's birthday, let's all go down there. So we're all flying in from across the country, but I'm only going to be there for 2 days. So
yeah. So between the two of us, if I end up going to hauntcon, it would be just me. I'm the closest. I can actually drive there. So
yeah, but if you do go, you're buying a ticket, you're going.
Yeah,
as a paying customer, it's not a. We're not being paid in any way. Like
now,
speaking about this, I mean, Doug did offer us media access if we wanted it, but as I told him, I was like, look, dude, like we want to pay our way for whatever we're doing. If we're going, we're going to pay full price as a consumer, and we're going to give our honest opinions. That's how we are, and that's how we will always be.
No, like anything else, nobody would know we were actually there.
Seriously, who the fuck listens to the show? We have like 15 to 20 viewers that are like super religious and listening to the show. But yet still our message gets out there. Like, I mean, I still don't know who told him about like our live stream and all the shit we talked about, how bad hauntcon was going to be, because clearly it made its way to him. So people in the industry are listening to our show. It's just,
I mean, we talked about, we've been doing this for a while, and we really, which is fantastic, but a lot of our stuff gets out to a lot of people.
It really does. And that's fine.
Which is fantastic because, we've called a lot of stuff. We've called a lot of stuff in the past several years. And, things like that. But we're also well known. If we have something that needs to be corrected on our end, we will totally do it. Just like, it's going on right now. So,
which I told him, I was like, dude, listen, I appreciated him reaching out to us. We talked to him. He sent us the updated information, and, all our issues from where we were at, I'm not going to hate on them for, being slightly behind the ball, because it happened.
Well, and one of the things was that, promoting the vendors, and that started to, it seems that ramped up. Before, I got to say hello to Daryl.
Hey, Daryl. Hey, Berlina. And Reggie.
Berlina,
what's up, guys?
And Reggie. Hey, everybody. Just we're not ignoring you. So Chris is producing the show live and listening to podcast. Well, that's, multitasking is phenomenal.
Good,
James
dude.
and I do that way too much.
Are you a part of the Thursday night show?
I just said who the hell he was. Didn't you hear who? I told you who he was.
No, I missed it. I'm sorry. That was
he's correct me if I'm wrong. He's a co-owner of Fear Expo, which also means haunt.
So is he doing the hauntcon Thursday night show? Dude, you guys got to pick another night. I mean, come on.
No, it's the Fear Expo show, the one that Vic's going to be on. The normal
Fear
Thursday.
Well, listen, if you guys are doing it on Thursday, though, don't do it on Thursday. Listen, we have We've got
Yeah,
Thursdays.
that was right.
That's the only
I
night
know.
we can do it.
Yeah, it's all good. It's called friendly competition. Yeah. So see, I know my shit.
I did.
I know
Listen.
I know these things.
There's too many things going on my end for me to follow all of the stuff that's happening here. So,
Well, we all know how I am.
he said he's co-owner of Fear Expo and hauntcon. So,
Literally just said that.
that's what I said.
But I knew it. Well, it's all good.
But is he
Anyway,
the
yeah.
one doing the live show?
He is yes, he's running the Fear Expo live show.
Oh, he said they're on at 8 p.m. and we're on at 9. So yeah, all right. So let's work this out. You guys go on at 7:30. We'll go on at 9:30.
Jesus.
Let's work this out so we all have a common ground.
Dude, this isn't like CBS, goddammit.
Honestly, no, I'm sorry. I know this will probably be the last like Haunters Anonymous for what, a month and a half or so.
Well, if we go to ministry, it will be.
Well, yeah, but if we go to ministry, everybody knows what happens when we go to ministry. It's just
the same shit.
It's the same shit, different name. It just gives us a little more freedom to talk about stuff.
Yeah, so everybody knows this. So Chris, what we do is when things go to a lull in the industry, we switch from Haunters Anonymous to Ministry of Amusement, which is on Facebook, by the way. Look us up. So we run ministry.
Give us the
follow us. Yeah, there you go. So it's the same two guys talking the same crazy shit, but we kind of go more along just crazy stuff and not so much of the haunt stuff. I mean, we still talk about it, but it diversifies us on the winter because there's really nothing going on, and the few folks that are still kind of hardcore with pushing out haunt stuff, we've noticed it gets kind of dry and just kind of boring. Now, if you are co-owner of two shows, of course, you've got quite a bit to talk about, especially since you've got hauntcon coming up. But we switch over to a thing called Ministry of Amusement. If James feels like it, he can like post a link. Just kind of let you know, because everybody else knows about it.
Like, if he's the one running the live show, I feel bad. Listen. I legitimately, or as Ezekiel will say, I legitimately.
You said it. You said it that way the first time. That's the funny part. Go ahead.
Like, I wasn't shitting on you guys' show at all. I mean, I was, but it wasn't so much intentionally. Like, it was more of what I saw at the time I went to the show. So, like, I told Doug, I was like, listen, you know, we're not going to hate on you guys just for the sake of hating on you guys. It was more of us just trying to bring about change through our own toxicity, as everybody else loves to say. We have become, you know, the face of toxicity in the industry, where we just talk about shit nobody else really has the balls to say. And we will do that because, like, you know, that's kind of our entire foundation was based on just growing the home haunters and the haunt industry itself. So, like, we have been hypercritical of things. And even like when people were doing the drive-through haunts, we absolutely shitted on those drive-through haunts until I did one. I was like, you know what? It wasn't that bad. But, like, I still feel like it was a terrible decision for the haunt industry itself to be like, let's do drive-through haunts. Because my experience is alone. Like, as the driver of the vehicle, it wasn't safe. So, like,
yeah, sorry.
Yeah, no, like, totally. That's, I mean, I'm not trying to justify our toxicity, but at the same time, it really is kind of at face value. Like,
Well,
we're not
we're
being
also,
toxic for no reason. We're saying things that need to be said that no one else will have the balls or the platform to say.
yeah, and I mean the thing too is, we say toxicity because everybody else said we don't really think we are toxic,
Oh,
but
no, not at all.
we're we're more heavily ingrained in the haunt industry than what most people would think that we are. Even though we've been right about a lot of things. That sounds obnoxious, but when we go out with these things, it really is harsh, and a lot of people have called it toxic. It's really just harsh reality. The haunt industry is not rainbows and unicorns. It's just not. The past several years, it has really changed, and a lot of it not for the better.
Hey, Chuck.
Um, hey, Chuck. So when you get folks kind of like you, the when y'all had Fear Expos virtual, it was a fantastic idea. Um, we knew that wasn't going to stay that way because the reasoning behind it wasn't going to stay that way. But I'm just kind of chiming in about the toxicity part. I mean, we just say it because everybody else uses that word.
Yeah,
Um,
we don't
we,
actually think we're toxic.
no, we just use it.
It's
We're
just
just
what
we
we've been branded as because we've called people on their shit and they've gotten mad at us for that.
yeah,
But
but
our track
but still,
record really does stand the test
it's
of
pretty high.
times.
Yeah, like if you really, like, yeah, it sounds like we're being obnoxious now, but if you go back to a slew of our shows, because we've been doing this for several years, we've been around for quite a long time. We just started the live stuff really when we got shut down with the pandemic and stuff. But um, we have called out. You can go back on shows, and we've called out all kinds of people. If you really want to hear how harsh we are, find the shows where we seriously rag on one of your sponsors, Scurry Fucks. I mean, face. Um,
It's just like every fucking time.
it's, it's ingrained in my head. But yeah. So yeah, that's where we get really harsh. But and even they have changed, oddly enough. Um,
No, as far as you guys go, like, I mean, I
yeah,
don't feel like we've been super. Oh, look, Fear
yeah.
Expo said hi, Haunters Anonymous. Hi, Fear Expo.
What just the hell happened? Oh God, what the hell just happened? Oh
Fear,
hey,
Ex- Fear Expo said
holy
hi.
holy shit! The whole mafia is here. The whole thing is here.
Love it.
No,
Love that you
love
guys are here. Like,
yeah.
you
This
know,
honestly, hold on. This is exactly what the two of us talk about all the time. Where there is not this coming together, even though it started off as our normal harshness and like calling people out. But this kind of tie and this kind of symbiosis is exactly what the industry needs, um, because it's lacking it now. It used to be like this moons ago, but y the fun lightheartedness of it and the understanding and the talking, the chatter, this is fantastic. So we across the board, this is phenomenal.
hey, Chris
Anyway,
said
I'm gonna
we're
shut
almost
up.
done. You want us on as a guest? Look, um, we
Hey,
could get you on if you want to join our Discord. Like, it'll take a few minutes to get you in there, but
yeah,
if you
hell
guys
yeah.
want to join us and talk, I mean, by all means, we're fucking all about
Let
it.
Clickety Clacks is yeah. You let him know. That's you let him know because he's the hub of all of this. He has 50,000 monitors and plugs and shit and cats that unplug his shit. But yeah, we'd love to have you on. Let's go
Come
and tell
on and
everybody you're
talk.
here.
Let's do this.
Yeah. So send messages back and forth because James knows I can just while he's in the background. But um, yeah, hell yeah, let's get you on. I'd like to hear. I would literally like to hear what is going on.
Yeah.
I will say that I'm extremely pissed that y'all moved from Orlando to Daytona, but
That
I'm
was
sure
a bad that was a
that
bad
was some
move on your
bullshit.
part. I'm sorry.
That was some bullshit.
And
Um,
I'm from New Smyrna Beach, which is literally like 5 minutes south of Daytona. So I know Daytona, like
yeah,
that's my stomping ground. So
And the funny thing is, it's like, promoting it as like the first, which it is, the first haunted convention by the water. I'm like, I live by the water. I'm like, fuck, I see it all the time. I wanted to go to Orlando and go to Mythos and then go to hauntcon. Now I got to stay in Orlando and drive to hauntcon if I'm able to.
MegaCon took their hotel block. Well,
Oh,
yeah, all right, I get that. That's look, send us a message on Facebook, and I will send you a link to our Discord. You can join our Discord, and I'll get you on the show. It'll take like
super easy.
10 minutes. It's super simple.
So while that happens, we'll just sit here and talk.
But yeah, dude, like that's the thing. Like, we can disagree on shit. We'll call you out on shit, and then if you're genuine, we can have a discussion about it, like as we did. And now things aren't as they were last week.
And you know what? We could talk shit about MegaCon, and maybe they'll get your block back. You can move it in like.
Oh God, dude! If we could talk so much shit about MegaCon and San Diego Comic-Con, let me go into fucking details about how much bullshit that all is.
We cuss a lot, by the way, too. So just
yeah, like don't share our stream on your fucking on your Fear Expo page. Share it to your personal page.
Mark it PG-13 or whatever it is.
We're not even PG-13 at this point. We're straight fucking.
I don't even know.
TVMA.
Oh my God. So the invitation is like, y'all are welcome to cut up on this show. We have no filter. Let's see. I have not been paying attention to much of the chat. But don't get me started. We're already in the waiting line trying to get tickets for Karma Chameleon Comic-Con. You have to do individual for Oh my God. Oh my God. What have all I missed? Who have I missed?
Let me go to my Facebook page.
Berlin, I hope you're still with us. It's fantastic to see you. Well, this is just like the best Christmas stream ever.
Twas the stream before Christmas. Normally we do this on Ministry though.
I know, but we'll get to Ministry soon enough.
To be fair, we really with everything that's going on with my personal life and all the things that have happened in the last 3 months, we really haven't had time to transition to Ministry.
No. We will. 2024 is going to be thoroughly wild. You and I have got to talk about all the other things that we were.
Yeah, early 2024 is going to be fun. I think later 2024, when we get an election season, it's going to be just it's going to be bad. It's one of those years I feel like it's just going to be terrible.
Keep up the facade of all the bullshittery with the show.
I think we'll always keep up with the bullshittery on the show, like for sure.
Going back to the haunt industry though, I'm like really wondering, because I think historically people tend to spend less money, I think, in election years because they just don't know what the economy is going to do. So I wonder how that's going to affect the Halloween, basically the season. Will attractions and stuff see lower attendance? Will it be about the same?
Yeah.
I'm curious about Trans World. What the spending will be. It's too bad. I know the numbers are kind of lock and key, but it'd be just normally you can gauge it with Facebook. Like you can kind of see, I spent this, didn't spend this. You listen to vendors. It's gonna be an interesting year all around, but economically, it's gonna be very interesting to see how it
Well,
of this
plus,
particular.
I mean, like, not even on a political side, we are like in a pretty deep recession as things are currently right now. I mean,
Yeah.
even over the last haunt season, it wasn't great. I know a lot of smaller haunts couldn't even open because just the money wasn't there.
Sean, to answer your question, well, this is already known. Vic is in limbo on if he's going to attend hauntcon. Um, James, James, are you still going back to Orlando end of February?
I'll be in Orlando the end of February, like into March though. Like cuz
Okay.
we're going to be there the 4th through the 6th for my dad's birthday. So we're like
Right.
flying into Orlando, driving up to New Smyrna like on the 4th, and then we're leaving at like 5 a.m. on the 6th just cuz my dad's birthday is on the 5th. So
Uh,
um
so
I won't be
so
there,
Sean,
pretty sure.
for what? Oh, for
For
hauntcon?
yeah, for Hong Kong. Like I
Oh yeah.
there's no
No,
way
I
I'm gonna
figured.
be swinging that.
Yeah, no, I figured that much. But I'm talking about. You said that the family's going back to Orlando
We'll
end
be
of February,
there like the end of February into the beginning of March.
March. So, Sean, to answer your question, um, with everything that's come to light in the past few days, and then of course, the co-owners, graciously wanting to come on the show. Um, Vic is in limbo. My idea was I was going to come up for a week and do Orlando stuff, and then da da da. So I'm. It's quite possible I'll still go to HauntCon, but not for as long as I thought. Like just go to HauntCon, maybe Orlando for a day, HauntCon for a day, come back, come back home because I'm gonna try to go see James and his family, bother them up in Orlando for a minute or two. So, um, with everything that's going on right now, like I said, now that I know that they're gonna be up there, I'd like to go. I need a vacation. Um, so it's easy for me to drive there. It's like a 6.5 hour drive. I am kind of curious about.
I would say
uh,
go and do Hong Kong, for a day. Like just make your presence known. Like you gotta wear a Haunters Anonymous shirt. Find Doug, introduce yourself, and
If
spend a day.
if I go, I'm gonna wear white underwear with a red tie on my crotch.
You've got to wear a fucking red tie, obviously.
Yeah, that's I'm not gonna walk around naked or anything. It's gonna happen. Um, but so Sean, there's still a pretty good sized possibility. Now
Bye,
are y'all?
Molly.
Hey Molly, are y'all? Are you now up in the air about going, Sean, or is it still solid y'all going? I know you're gonna try to go early to help Vic. Yeah, Vic's trailer is yeah. I saw the picture of his trailer and the damn truck that hit him. Um, that was a pretty good slam. His trailer took it pretty well though. But Vic and vehicles is not a good combination.
I love that people are just like standing Hong Kong in our chat right now. I love that. That's fucking awesome for you guys. It's like bring it on, Like everybody is here from HauntCon from their live stream. Let your voice be known. Be like, hey, we're here from the HauntCon show.
Or Fear
Because
Expo.
or
Well,
whatever. Just yeah, bring it up.
be sure you hit the like or unlike button.
Why would you
Um,
not attend HauntCon? Well, Chris.
no, well, because no, um, actually, Sean, yes, I would. It would basically be me going on a Saturday because the way it would work is I'd probably get there on a Friday, attend Saturday, and then come back here on Sunday. since I know I'm going to be there longer, several weeks after the fact. So it's there's a unique possibility. I There's a lot of fantastic uh, uh oh god, I can't think, teacher events. No, what is it called? The things that they're having at hauntcon where you learn shit. I can't think of the word. Exactly. See? It's
Yeah.
not just me. The
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 education
free
classes, the classes.
thank you, sweet Jesus. The free education classes. I've never been much on those at any convention I've
God
gone
damn it.
to.
You're bringing out my bronchitis right now. Oh God.
Well,
I sound like an
but
80-year-old man that smoked for fucking 65 years of his life.
that small earthquake sounding thing was me knocking things over.
I am just getting over bronchitis, so give me a fucking break with my respiratory issues.
All right, let's make sure I didn't knock everything. So Sean, yes, if there's a stronger possibility now with everything that's come to light that I will attend hauntcon. It would literally just be for a day, and that's not for any reason except um, now that I know I will be in Orlando several weeks after the fact. I can't do two long term um, jaunts down to Central Florida. So,
Well, look,
um,
when we're in Florida, we're going to rent a house. So, I mean, for that, 2 or 3 days you're down there, you're more than welcome to stay at our house that we're renting.
right.
So
Well,
I say, like, take the money that you would expect to pay for a hotel and go to hauntcon for at least Saturday, just so we can say one of us was there.
sure. Okay. Well, let's just go ahead and say that I will be there on Saturday incognito. Of course, the money
Incognito by wearing a Haunters Anonymous shirt.
and a red tie along the shaft.
You have to wear a red tie with the Haunters Anonymous shirt, obviously. I don't know so much about the
That may
rest,
actually.
but it will definitely be a Haunters Anonymous shirt with a red tie. Just because our past, like, our past issues require you to wear a red tie. And
Wouldn't it be funny if Scurryface came on and then he's like, "I'm gonna come on your Discord," and then tonight's show was literally like some sort of WWE
I'll
fucking
I'll
podcast.
post the fucking Discord link right now in the fucking Facebook, the YouTube chat. Let's fucking do this. Bring it on.
Yeah, bring it on.
There you go. Discord.gg/MA9Q0XJS.
I will not wear a red tie. Yeah, I mean, we're just they were gonna rag on them until they.
Oh no, we're hold on. We're not saying the classes are a waste of time. Not by any means.
Wait, who said that?
That was like, well, so Chris
Oh,
said,
no.
what makes you on the fence about attending HauntCon? And then he said, what classes are a waste of time for attendees? That's not, no.
Hold on, I gotta fix this. No. Because I could not remember the word classes, I didn't finish. No, they're never a waste of time. It's just not something that I get into. I know they pack out. So let me correct that. They're classes, whether it's MHC, Transworld, Fear Expo, HauntCon, whatever. No, they're phenomenal. For me, I would just rather do the showroom floor, walk around, and that kind of stuff. I mean, I don't do after parties. I don't do the bus tours. It's just not something I particularly get into. I would rather just network mano a mano on the showroom floor. So my apologies if my inability to finish my sentence because I couldn't remember the word educational class. So no. I never. It was never anything alluding to that they're a waste of time.
My issue was last week when we talked about this, there were no classes listed, which when I talked to Doug, he admitted was a fault of his own that they weren't updating the website efficiently enough. So like that's already been cleared up.
Yeah,
There's no like there's no real gray area between us and whether the classes are worth it, obviously. Any previous statements we made about classes was simply the fact that at that current time last week there were no classes listed. But yeah, since speaking with Doug and everything getting worked out, we're we're on the line with, everything you guys are doing. We give you full credit for doing. There's no doubt about the validity of the classes.
No, it was a waste of time trying to find the classes on the website because they weren't there.
Yeah, last week it
no,
was like it's just coming
no,
soon.
Yeah, the classes themselves, though, no, I think it's phenomenal. So yeah, let's totally make sure we clear the air on that. I just personally myself don't do them because I really prefer being out and about on the vendor floor. And like I said, really fine tooth combing it, chatting with everybody. But none of the conventions I've been to, I did one class many moons ago, and it was a class by Chris Thomas, who is a musician, and this was moons ago.
Which,
phenomenal.
To be fair, between yourself and my own experience over the years, we have like a combined like 60 years haunt experience, like from haunt actor to haunt manager and complete like everything in between. You and I have experience in between, so there's an absolute leaps and bounds of knowledge. And so it's not like we're specifically just speaking out our ass. So when we call things out, we're like, yeah, no, this shouldn't be this way. And, which almost, I will say, of all the times we've ever called anybody out on our show, no one's ever had the balls to send us a direct message. Like hauntcon has. Like Doug specifically messaged us and he addressed the issues. So I mean, I fucking 100% give Doug absolute credit for, addressing all the issues that we talked about on the last show.
Reggie, you have always been our East Coast man with the plan. I don't want to say rep because that's been used. It makes me want to barf. But yeah, you are our universal, and you're just the entire East Coast for us. So.
West Coast.
West Coast. My bad. I don't know.
You fucking West Coast Floridians and your nonsense.
I'll drive to hauntcon and end up in the goddamn water because I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Also, Sean, dude, if you're gonna go and Mike's going on that Saturday, I will personally make sure I get shirts sent to him for you. Just message us the 2 sizes you need, and I will have them printed and sent to Mike to give to you in person.
Yeah, Doug, I'm the same way. Like I said, the networking and the showroom floor is phenomenal. The education part, I think it's sometimes it's really overwhelming. Like you either want to go to every one of them or you feel like you're going to miss out. I am glad that it's offered. James and I talk about all the people that we've met who are so damn talented, like Vic and Keith, Monsters Alive, all those people that we've met here for years and have known about. Those folks going and sharing their knowledge is phenomenal. Just for me personally, I'm just not. I really just want to stay up and standing and run around. I can't sculpt worth a shit. I can't draw worth a shit. I do electronics. I do computer stuff.
Well, yeah, literally, I have a computer science degree. Like that's my
I'm an LED person. You know, I've been doing that. I've been fucking with LEDs longer than a lot of these people have been on this earth. You know, when they first came out. I've so that's us. But you know, say, hey Mike, here's some clay. I'd be like, the fuck you want me to do with it?
Yeah, I'll throw it in the street and have a car run it
Yeah,
over.
you know what? I'm going to use it to hold this flashlight I just bought because that's all I know how to
I will
do.
put all these LEDs in this block of clay, and that'll be it.
You know, I would go to like a Stillbe's class, and I'd be like, I don't, you know, 2 cheers for all you people, but I'm going to get a fucking taco because I can't do this shit. But so there's mad props. There's mad just we're just humbled to know these people. And like I said, all these people that share their knowledge willingly at these conventions, it's brilliant. It's beyond brilliant. It's just for me not a thing because I literally just I literally just can't. Like I said, I watch all these folks and they're sculpting, they're da. A big hunk of clay turns into like the damn coolest thing ever. It's beyond me to know these things.
Oh, look, Molly's on Facebook now. Thanks, Molly.
Yay!
By the way, so Chris, if you want to be on our show next week, which I'm assuming we're going to do a show next week on.
Yeah.
As far as I know, I'm free. Like
I'm free. I'm free. I think we should just start ministry. Let's just start it in January. Let's start ministry the first of the year.
We'll do ministry January through like early February, and then we'll have to transition back just to cover all the shit that's happening from February to October.
Are they still coming on tonight?
No, I don't think they're going to come on because I haven't heard anything. So I mean, I'm just giving them the option if they want to come on next week.
Oh.
Because it's.
Well, you know, the invitation's still for tonight for a little bit. I mean, Chris and Doug.
Yeah, you got like 13 minutes.
Yeah.
But no, if you guys want to come on and talk to us, like, you know, one-on-one and have everything on the show, I mean, by all means, like, that's what we're here for. We want to talk to everybody.
Sure. But
I feel like we've done a good enough job clearing the air. Like, our issues with hauntcon last week versus when I talked to Doug and this week, I feel far more positivity towards the hauntcon than I did last week by like leaps and bounds, just because he was, you know, he took the time to message us and, you know, explain things.
Hey, look, it's Vic.
Oh, God, dude. You know what, Vic? Fuck you. All right? We knew where you were. We already heard. So, fuck you very much, sir.
And you're welcome, by the way. So,
yeah,
you know.
Fuck you very much.
Jesus Christ. God.
It's like you don't even know when we stream, you dick. God.
I kind of thought that red truck that I sent to ram your trailer would have been enough message for you to make sure you.
He's either getting his shit fucking rammed or getting his turbo blown up. Like,
God, I still can't believe that. I cannot believe they have to take an entire truck apart just to fix some of that shit.
Sean, it'll have the it'll have a slightly different symbol. It'll be close to the same, but not so much.
What is that? Sorry. Doug tore me a new ass because of you assholes.
God damn it, Doug! What are you doing? Fucking, we're the only ones that are allowed to fucking rip Vic a new asshole.
No, it's all good.
Yeah, you cock blocker. What are you doing?
What we do is we throw the chum into the water.
Yeah, let the shark circle.
See what happens. That's what
we know what Vic's doing. He fucking goes the closest person to him. He's like, oh shit, I'm sorry. Fucking Vic. God damn it.
Vic, I'm gonna I'm gonna listen the rebroadcast of that show. I wanna hear how you did. I'm sure you did phenomenal.
I
Hopefully
actually
they.
want to listen to it too, which sort of pisses me off because that means I gotta go back and watch it and give them views. And
Well,
yeah, it's hard
there's
to
only one.
do when it coincides with our show. I don't want to be that person, but I'll do it.
Vic, I think Vic wasn't here for the earlier correspondence, so all is well.
Yeah, no, I feel like we're on, at least we're on the green with hauntcon as
Holy shit! We've got us and Fear Expo and hauntcon, which basically the same people, but that's three. That's three things. Can we now be the
Can
Illumahante?
we make the new Illumahante,
Are
please?
we are we the new Illumahante?
Oh shit. I mean, one and a half of them have already co and fucking gave up their shit, so let's do it. HauntCon Fear Expo, send us a message. We'll fucking hashtag Illumahante all over this shit. You guys, you'll figure that out
Oh
in
my god!
later times. Just
can't
Google it or listen to our older shows, and you'll figure it out.
I can't believe it.
We'll say though that 33 and a third percent of the Illumahante already gave up the fucking the bit. And I feel like it's more like 66% has already given up on it, but
well, at least one of the 33 and a half we have respect for again. So.
I will say yes. No. Haunt Scene, Johnny, you're a good dude. You are a genuine guy, and we hope the best for you. The other 2/3, fuck you guys, and
well, one of those two.
Yeah, like the other 1/3 of you that are still in existence.
Once again,
fuck off. Nobody gives a shit.
Hunters Anonymous calling it.
So much difference in the community. I guess we really need the community just a little bit. No, dude, I talked to Doug a few days after our live stream, on the weekend. He even spelled it wrong.
I like his way better. I like that.
It's more genuine. I fucking you know what? I support that. It's just everybody else hashtag Illumahante the way that Fear Expo did it. But no, we talked to Doug. Doug's a cool dude. He expressed, our concerns with the show that we talked about in the last show. And they addressed it immediately. So, good for them for taking, harsh criticism and not being a bunch of whiny bitches that just said we were haters and had no weight in the industry. So again, how many times we have to prove this? We're not we're not fucking celebrities, but people listen to our show. It's been that way for fucking since 2020. We're going on, almost 4 years of this shit. Sorry, cat's jumping on the fucking keyboard. I hope I didn't end the show prematurely.
No, you're still there. Cat didn't touch her Ethernet.
Okay, no, she fucking the other screen just went ape shit because she stepped on the mouse. So we're fine. We're good.
Yeah. So Vic, early on in the show, they were all on here. We're glad you're here, but if you would come on the show when you're supposed to, you would have seen the.
Yeah, you fucking you dick.
Band-Aid on my. Band-Aid on his ass. Do the hell up.
Whenever I have a Band-Aid on my ass, listen, hey, dog, don't be mean to Vic. Listen,
that's our job. Apparently.
Yeah, right. We're the only ones allowed to give him shit. I don't know where Keith is. What the fuck, Keith?
That bitch was watching the show Vic was on. I saw him.
You
I saw
son
him.
of a bitch.
I thought, don't, yeah, you know, it's
Oh my
2/3 of the
god.
trio.
Look, we got the fucking hauntcon, haunted attraction, national trade show and convention /
Sounds a little haunty.
hashtag Illuminati. Fuck yeah.
You are all, yeah, that's it. You are part of the crew now. You are part of the crew now.
I love it. I'm
Holy-
sorry. Like,
this
I'm
is
glad we can
phenomenal.
laugh at stupid shit like this. Like, that's what makes this shit so much fun. It's just, you know, don't take ourselves too seriously, and nobody else will either.
Just listen to us and make sure you do everything we tell you to do, and everything's fine.
You know what? As bad as that sounds, how many things have we called since
A lot.
the pandemic that have literally played out as we've said they were going to? Like, that's not even us. Like, go back to our earlier shows and like just listen to our bullshit rambling, and like it's common sense stuff that seems other streamers just are afraid to say. Like, call spade a spade. Don't call a spade a fucking ace because they gave you money to go to the show and be like, everything is lovely. I love this. Like, it doesn't make sense. Who the hell is at my office? Like, I love this. Fucking the hauntcon, haunted attraction, national convention, trade show and convention Facebook is getting hacked. You don't even know it.
What you don't know that, like, we provoked you to actually do hashtag Illuminati, which gives us complete access to everything.
Yeah, the hashtag Illuminati with an A is it's a worm. It's now spread through the industry. Everything. No, I'm kidding. Jesus Christ, don't. There's no legal recourse here. It's fucking literally a joke.
Oh my god.
I just watched I rewatched Don't Look Up, and then the other show on Netflix, Leave the World Behind, with Julia Roberts. If you watch both of those shows consecutively, you will hate the current state of being. I'm ready to go out and buy like 100 Life Straws and like 3 years worth of fucking freeze-dried food just to keep in my garage, because shit's just getting so sideways at this point. Those movies make way too much sense. I'm sorry. I just like, I can't do it. I wanna prep and be prepared for the bullshit that's gonna come. Because
Chris Game.
Not to be like on the political aspect of things, but 2024 is an election year, and I just feel like shit is gonna get so sideways next year that like I want to just be prepared in case. Because who the fuck knows, you know? When you look at those two movies, like, side by side, it really paints a picture of our general society of, like, Instagram and fucking TikTok and Snapchat and all these fucking people that are, like, influencers. It's disturbing. Yep.
I think, though, we just, like, totally shifted the universe into perfection, because tonight the Illuminati has been created.
I will say, the Illuminati, the hashtag Illuminati thing is probably going to be the one course corrector we need in 2024. If we don't print our logo with the hashtag Illuminati on the bottom of it, we are doing the world a solid disservice.
And I believe it's bringing balance to the force.
And like, with all of our shit that we've ever sold, we don't make a profit off it. We're literally selling the shit as it is sold to us. Like I don't think we've ever actually made a profit off of this show.
No, we don't need to make a profit. Yeah.
It's just, it's not a thing that we're trying to profit off of. Like our Stream Loots cards, if you buy Stream Loots, all of that money goes directly back into the branding of this fucking ridiculous ass show, which has like evolved into the Home hauntcon, which has been delayed for 2 and maybe 3 years because of my own family personal issues that evolved over the last year.
Which Doug said we better be sponsor of that T-shirt. We can make that happen, actually,
dude.
That's easy.
We will put fucking hauntcon directly below Haunters Anonymous with hashtag Illumahanti on it. Like,
oh my god,
100%. I mean, all proceeds going directly into the production of this absolute nonsense.
Wait, and I will say too is like it's for Doug and Chris.
Oh shit! Hold on. Somebody played a fucking Stream Loots.
Oh Reginald God, Cornelius played this card because
Reggie.
They are an asshole.
He played the asshole card. Oh god! For anybody that's new here, Stream Loots, that you buy like random packs, you get certain cards, you can play it on the show as we're doing it. It's just like nonsense, fun bullshit, and we have so many random ass. Like now, I feel like I need to add an Illumahanti thing, and if Doug's willing to give me the fucking. The hauntcon,
Reginald Cornelius says, James,
God.
Stop talking about Dunkaroos.
God damn it, Reggie. I haven't talked about Dunkaroos in 2 fucking years. It's not even an issue anymore. I haven't talked about Dunkaroos in like at least 2.5 years. But yeah, if you give us the fucking permission to use the fucking hauntcon thing, I'll make a fucking hauntcon Stream Loots card.
They're gonna be like, the hell we want to be associated with this crazy shit.
Everybody does. Like
everybody.
We're who are we? We're a fucking couple of dudes. We talk a bunch of shit and people listen because we're funny.
Well, I was gonna tell Doug and Chris, like, in all seriousness, we do have the ability to tone it down because we did have guests on here like quite a bit when we first started. So if we can tone things down a bit to legitimately have you all on here. So don't be put off if there's a bit too much rated R-ness going on. We do have the ability to tone it down because we'd like to have you on here. And not, wait. Oh God, what the hell happened?
I gotta mute myself.
Oh God, Jesus, we killed Clickety Clacks again. Holy shit.
Sorry. Hey, again, I'm just getting over bronchitis, so I apologize. I'm trying to mute myself during every coughing fit, but
Yo, customer. You want to get Tater to model the shirt?
Tater? Okay. Who's it? Wait, who's Tater?
If he's talking about who I think he is, he means Tater from Froggy's Fog, or am I just going way off the rails here?
Sorry.
He'd be like, who the piss are any of these people?
Oh God, yeah. You go back to our fucking when we were the 6-hour After Dark streams when we had Mark with the pissing frogs. Oh my God.
Oh, Mark.
These are like almost G-rated compared to those live streams.
I still the After Dark streams were just so damn funny, but so damn long.
Yeah, like 7
You know what?
hours. 7-hour live streams. Oh my god. That shit was ridiculous.
Speaking of, oh my, that was beyond. But you know what? We can prove we had them because they're all. We cuss too damn much. God.
You haven't even begin to hear our cussing power. It's over 9,000.
But we really, but I mean, honestly, we can tone it down. For
Yeah,
some,
we can do,
dog
we can
films.
definitely do like a legit, you know, a PG
plenty of
live
times.
stream.
We've done it plenty of.
Yeah, we've had several people on the show that we like did legit actual, you know, discussions with.
You're all gonna get diabetes. So you know, they might have to. You know, they might have to be discussing this amongst themselves. Like,
I mean, no, like
liability-wise.
there's really
Go on
like
the
honestly,
show.
there's no downside to coming on to the show because we're not gonna like badger you guys.
No, that's
by any
no,
means,
that's no.
you know, like I told you when we talked in private message, like we saw what we saw and we called you out on it, and you know there were issues and those issues were immediately addressed, so like we don't really have reason to just be assholes about it.
Yeah, so don't think we're baiting you or anything. We don't do that.
No, like you legit, like if somebody wanted to come on the show right now, like by all means, fucking I posted the Discord link in YouTube, and fucking join our Discord and I'll add you immediately to the voice channel and you can talk whatever you want to talk about. Doesn't matter. Like we at no point have we ever scripted this show. Like nothing we've ever talked about has been scripted. It's always I joined the show at like 9:48 and Mike is in there at like 9:50. We have maybe at most 10 to 7 minutes to talk about the show prior to, and then we just go live and that's it. Like that.
Most of the time we're not even talking about the show.
Dude, there's been times where I haven't even joined the fucking Discord until like 2 minutes before the show was supposed to start, which like when we start the timer, that gives us 5 minutes in absolute silence to talk about anything prior to the show starting, and that's pretty much it. Everything else 100% off the cuff. Like it's just our own 100% natural opinions. There's no script, there's no fucking underlying tones about anything. Like we interact with our chat and that's 100% our show, honestly. Like at least 98% of the show is us talking to people in chat, which I think is what, you know, everybody likes about our show is we're legitimately talking to everybody that's speaking to us, even though it's currently Reggie right now just throwing out shit.
Where the hell is Ezekiel?
Dude, we're missing Ezekiel. We're missing a lot of people right now.
Well, he's not here because he's.
But it is literally like fucking 4 days before Christmas. So, like, normally we aren't even doing this show at this time.
What? Oh, Fear Expo, and that's awesome. We absolutely would love to have you. Like for real. We'll that way you can have a full you know, a full show or whatever when you want to come on. Like James said, just keep up with us on the anonymous page. You know, send a message.
Yeah, just send me a message. I'll make sure you get the link. You can get the Discord because that's how we're doing the show. Because it's honestly at this point, it's been the most foolproof method for audio. For like true one-to-one audio. Yeah, like just fucking send us a message. I'll get you a link. You can join the Discord, whatever. And then when we go live next week, I'll add you to the to our live channel, which is locked except for Mike and myself. But I can drag you into it, so.
Yeah, that's the tech stuff. Yay. So yeah, we do the show normally, on Thursdays. And I mean, if it really does coincide with something y'all are doing, if we sometimes we can actually shift gears to another day, if it helps, just so we know we can get you on.
Just for that one, though. All right, don't fucking think we're changing days for you guys. All right.
We're not.
You keep your show to an hour, and we'll be fine. Otherwise, we're gonna have we're gonna have crossover issues. But
we're the ones that sometimes can't keep it to an hour.
Well, it really is. It's fucking. It's like 9 to like 10, whenever the fuck. But at 9 o'clock Eastern time, real time in America, because it's fucking where we live. Unlike some people live in fucking Central Time, false time. Goddamn hour behind me. Must be nice to only be 9/11 right now.
And it is.
It's a good damn thing I don't fucking work a normal job.
All the important parts of Florida apparently are in Eastern time, which is hilarious. Sean, if you're still with me, before I forget, what days were you thinking of going? Just whenever you can answer. If you're already gone, I'll ask you some other time. But
I thought he said he was going to go on Saturday because that's when he thought you were going.
Well, I know he was going to try to go early because of Vic. So Doug and Chris are not normally on the Fear Expo Live.
Oh, well, then, okay. But are you guys do you really want to, like, cross over? You want to, Doug and Chris from Fear Expo not being on the Fear Expo Live show? Like,
they literally just said they don't do it, so they can come on this show. The other show is like...
If you guys are fine with it, then, whatever. That.
We'll do it Thursday. We'll commandeer co-owner people. I'm all about commandeering co-owners.
Yeah, no, but both of you, fucking 4 of you, whatever you want. We can get as many people as you want on here.
Let's not make it a round. Well, the idea is to give them the solitude of being on the show.
I meant obviously within their realm of, their scope of fucking, social media / owner operator. We're obviously not going to have fucking Scurry Face on the show.
Oh my God, no.
We've been down that route before.
No. That's a whole other story. Jesus Christ. I think Keith's work, he don't have internet on his phone. He's still 1980s. Mike, you want to go live on Thursday? I'll be there. Well, I mean, yeah, we're gonna be here Thursday. Oh, I see what you mean down there. No, don't think. Like I said, I'm gonna have to keep this trip at a bare minimum. So I was just kind of curious. Most likely Friday travel, Saturday hauntcon, Sunday travel.
Well, you're only doubling our show's comments on Facebook. All right, like go to YouTube and look at the comments. I don't even know if they store the comments from the lives. Like,
what, on Facebook?
Don't be commenting on Facebook if you want to keep up with fucking the YouTube comments, because that's where everybody comes from. It's like we normally have like 1 or 2 viewers on Facebook, and like everybody else is on YouTube because we stream simultaneously to both. So don't bank on those fucking Facebook comments. Normally our Facebook comments are from like one person that comments, pretty frequently at the beginning of the show and then dissipates. You got to count on the YouTube comments, not the Facebook comments. The Fear Expo said I have to quit commenting. We're doubling your show's normal comments.
Yeah, I had to read up there.
Yeah,
Sean,
don't.
you can
we're well into the hundreds, you know, on a normal show, just between the two.
Sean, we can definitely give it a try. We'll figure out closer as we get. I do know for sure I will be staying in Orlando because Daytona prices are entirely too high.
Well, it is Daytona, which again, I'm from New Smyrna, which is essentially Daytona, so I can confidently make those cynicism remarks, like, you know, Daytona.
Well, I'm not saying
that's my stomping grounds, you know, like New Smyrna. Anybody that knows the area, New Smyrna is the Ritchie area south of Daytona, between Daytona, Port Orange, New Smyrna, and then Edgewater. So like, you got South Daytona, which is like kind of the shitty area. Port Orange, somewhat ritzy. New Smyrna, which is like the richer people, and then Edgewater, which is kind of going into the South Daytona area. And then you got Oak Hill, which is fucking Ocala, basically.
So Vic, have you made up your mind? Are you going? Or are you still in limbo about it? Is that what you mean by that, or? I know for me, I'd rather travel a little bit than pay 4 times the amount to go on a hotel by the water when I'm on the water right now. It's not new to me.
Well, yeah, you're a fucking Gulf Coaster.
Yeah, so
you got the pristine, clear, fucking oil laden Gulf Coast waters.
Oh, you want to go on your show? Okay, let's go. Next Thursday is going to be a hoot.
Whoa, what? Hold on. By the way, super secret information. So when we did the live stream, the auction for my mom's cancer, which for everybody that has probably listened, my mom passed away in October. Keith sent me the item that my mom specifically picked out and said my daughter would love. He sent me that item. And we're going to be giving it to my daughter on Christmas Day from my mom, because that was the item she picked out. It was like, Riley would love this item. And everybody was like, donate that to your daughter. So Keith he actually mailed the item to me. And so on Christmas Day, my daughter is going to be getting a Christmas gift from my mom as like her final Christmas gift. Not to like end the show on like a weird fucking sad, sappy note, but that's, you know, again, that's where the show has led, you know, everything is, you know, we did the charity auction for my mom's cancer diagnosis, and then she unfortunately passed away in October, and the item, one of the specific items that Keith had made for that charity auction, my mom saw and was like, oh my God, Ryan would love that, because it's like a skull with like a pink collar thing on it. And he sent it to us. He sent it to me. So we're wrapping it like in this really special wrapping paper, and we're giving it to Riley on Christmas Day as like my mom's final gift to her, because that was the one thing she picked out when she saw all the items that Keith donated for her cancer charity stream. And sorry, I know it's I'm kind of going like on a super sappy thing, but again, it's just the community here is just, you know, unbelievable. And again, like we did the whole charity thing, you know, we raised a lot of money, and, you know, my mom unfortunately ended up passing away anyway. but like that one specific item she picked out and was like, Riley would love this. And I was like, yeah, no, I know she would. And then when we did the charity auction and we did the giveaway part, everybody was like, let's, give it to Riley. So that's what we're going to be doing for Christmas is we're giving Riley one final gift from my mom on Christmas because of this show specifically. So, I can't thank everybody else, that's,
Hi, Vic.
been a part of this show. See you, Vic. Thanks for being late, you dick. But yeah, so, just to like, further emphasize, so much of this show is how amazing everybody is that's a part of the show. And I couldn't even imagine. My mom, people that have been here from, the beginning up until the last like 6 months knows my mom was always here. She always supported the show. She was always involved. She talked to everybody. And unfortunately she was diagnosed with bladder cancer and it took her like super fast. And we did a charity auction and we raised money to help with the medical bills for her. And unfortunately, before we finished the actual charity auction for her, she passed away. But everybody during the charity auction, when we were giving stuff away, said, like everybody give that one item to my daughter. So we all agreed with it. Keith sent it to us. And so that's on Christmas Day, my daughter is going to get one final gift from my mother, or grandmother, obviously, because of this show, which still blows my mind. I just, it's so much to take in at one time. Personally, for myself, because I'm going through so much, I'm still grieving and I'm still trying to like, everything happened so quickly. She was in the hospital for like a month, and it, like, there were days where, she seemed like she was going to be coming home, and there were days where like, oh no, it's too bad. It was such a roller coaster of stuff. But like the one consistent thing was, the show. And even before before we did the charity show, she tuned in and she was listening to us, and she was in the hospital when she was still like tuned into the show. So again, I want to just thank everybody that's, a part of this and has ever had any kind of interaction with, my mom. Up until last week, I couldn't even change the title of the show from our original like charity stream show title because it was too much for me. And it's still a lot for me, but I'm coping and I'm learning to, move forward. And I know this is what she would want us to be doing. So again, from the absolute bottom of my heart, thank you for everybody that's ever been part of this show. And yeah, I mean, you guys know, the impact she's had on everything having to do with Haunters Anonymous. I mean, we still have the fuck cancer symbol up. It's just, it's really, it's been a thing, Oh, Vic's not leaving. Well, I appreciate it, Vic.
Oh, did you mean that you're going? Oh, you are going to the show. Okay.
Oh, nice. He's going to hauntcon?
That's what he said.
All right, we're gonna transition from my sappy like bullshit emotional thing to let's talk about some actual shit that I don't have any actual emotional attachment to. Excuse me. Just slightly getting over dying.
Well, what we'll do is we'll go for another 5 minutes, and then
Yeah,
we'll head
well,
off
I
in,
did 10:30. Why not?
or 9:30.
No, god damn it, it's 10:30. You fucking fake ass timer. It's really 9:30.
Yeah.
God damn it, or 10:30, 10:26. It'll be 10:30 when we end. Real time.
Well, Vic will kind of send me a message and tell me what's going on. Then let me know what your time frame is. But like James said, I also appreciate everybody. We always say this during the show. We're not the show, y'all are the show. And we all do make an impact. And then we end up making friends, more friends that come in, and people doing some really, really neat stuff in the industry, who seem to be a bit more on level than some other folks that are in the industry, which is very cool. Of course,
It's
we've always
cool.
been humbled by knowing all of y'all, and bringing more into the fold. That's the cool part about it.
I mean, we've got people reaching out to us now that, have a significant stake in the industry, and they obviously have heard what we've said, and I mean, I think our track record on the show has proven we have a significant following, regardless of what our followers or Facebook like shows. We have one of the highest engaged haunt shows on Facebook and YouTube. And I would love to see somebody refute what I'm saying from any of the people we've ever said, like, you guys are bullshit. You show us more engagement than what we've had on any of these shows, and I will give you a 100% genuine apology on the show. And I don't mean one person saying the same thing fucking 97 times. I have Streamloots set to give us an alert every time we hit 100 comments, regardless if it's Facebook or YouTube. And we've not yet once missed 100 comments on either of the two. If you look at our Facebook views, yeah, we don't have many people on Facebook anymore because everybody's come to fucking YouTube. Because Facebook got ridiculous with their live streams, and we did better on YouTube. Do we have 1,000 followers on YouTube? No, we have like 100, but we have like a 30% retention rate of people that comment on our shows from YouTube, which is far greater than 95% of the people that aren't like huge, widely known, corporations. We're just two dudes that fucking talk shit on the internet. And I would love to see somebody send me a fucking video or a live stream of just two random people talking about the haunt industry that get the engagement that we get. I honestly don't think you're going to find anybody, one or two people owned, that have the engagement that we have. Thank you, Ranger. Much appreciated, dude.
Thanks, Ranger.
Merry Christmas to you as well. And
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, if we don't see you next week, we'll see you in 2024 for sure. It sounds like Vic will be going there, and we will definitely be going. So I mean, I feel like you're gonna have to like plan at least that Saturday.
Oh yeah, no. Now that things have kind of changed and switched around, I will. It's most definite. I'll probably go for at least Saturday. I'm not going to do the extended week because I'm going to wait to do that later. But I will come Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'll just take off Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You know, definitely now that, oh God, thank God I logged into that damn account. Okay, geez, sorry. Side note, little technical stuff on here. So yeah, so I will definitely, I'm like I said, everything willing. What I'll plan on is leaving here Friday morning, getting up to Orlando, get my chill out, and Saturday, hauntcon, and then probably drive back Sunday. So that's a fairly easy drive for me, quite honest.
You guys have way better amount of comments than most of the shows. I appreciate it. Absolutely. Like, that's kind of what we strive for, is we want viewer engagement, which, again, most of this show is just us literally interacting with our chat. Unless there's something we're specifically talking about. I mean, most of our show is just us engaging with people, and that's always been the way we've done it.
And once again, and we say this every single show pretty much, we aren't the show. All of you are the show. We are just the voices in the shadows. I mean, that's our motto. We are the voices in the shadows. And so yeah, we provoke it, we promote it, we want everybody to talk to us. This is like friends getting together once a week, usually, and chatting information, chatting bullshit, making new connections, making sure everybody's okay, learning things, knowing things, talking about the industry, talking about bullshit. What?
I fucking Vic with his trio of terror bullshit. Listen, Vic, until Dave gets up and he fucking does things, I don't want to talk about it. Look, I can't lie. You and Keith both have absolutely stellar engagement. Like, when you guys were doing your shows, you were beating us fucking hand over fist easily. And Dave himself, even with as much as he sleeps, his fucking YouTube page was absolutely stellar. But like, if you guys kept doing Trio of Terror fucking live shows, you would have absolutely blown the doors off of everything. Like,
well, and you still could. That's the thing is, it's like, it's not like a past tense. The thing is, and I'm being very, very serious here. I'm being beyond serious. Just listen to what I have to say. If you and Keith, maybe Dave get on there. If the two of y'all would get back into doing the live stream,
maybe Dave get on there.
Maybe Dave get on there. I would go. If the two of y'all would sit down, deep breath, y'all have amazing stuff. Y'all have made connections beyond connections. Get back on your live streams. Put the same energy that the both of you put into Google mapping glory holes into doing your live streams again, and it would be phenomenal. I'm being serious.
Hey, we were on the Trio of Terror one time, We were a guest. I mean, I was a guest.
Maybe that's why they don't do it anymore.
They were just like, oh no, fuck this.
We screwed that up for them. I'm sorry.
No, but they did. Like, their show was good. I mean, fucking Keith with his goddamn flip phone and the fucking what looked like he was in a jail cell. It was you guys.
Let's be honest. That bitch was using a Chromebook to do his live streams. That's so
It literally looked like he was doing a fucking. He was doing fucking the Trio of Terror as a fucking prison guard sitting in the prison guard shack, just fucking against a white wall. And you guys still had, like, you were annihilating us. I guarantee you, if you went live right now, you would blow us out of the fucking water. You got your YouTube videos are just they're too fucking good. We don't do YouTube videos. We don't have that kind of following. But like the shit that you guys put out is just, you know, it's amazing.
I swear to fuck, y'all do a live stream on Thursday, and I will end you both.
I will burn both of your routers. I will fucking annihilate you if you do a live stream on Thursday.
We will hashtag Illuminati you until there is, like, I swear to God.
If there's ever a goddamn trio show at fucking 9 o'clock Eastern time on a Thursday, I will destroy your shit.
Now they're going to do it just because.
And I'll wreck their routers. I swear to God.
Oh my God, that sounds like some nerd porn or something.
Oh, it is. It's so much nerd porn.
God, they did have the best guests. I mean, that's true, Dan. It was. You know what? What we're going to do is we're going to push those two and maybe Dave to get back into it. I know Dave.
We do
a lot of help.
We have a trio fucking Streamloots card. We've always been like, you know, the biggest fucking supporter of the trio. Like they came after us, but the content they had between the three of them, you know, is just they had such a wide audience because they were all doing different things.
Yeah, it's because it was quality. You know what I mean? That's so.
The biggest thing fucking do your show on Thursdays. I swear to God, Vic.
Don't do it on Thursdays.
I will blow the turbo exhaust off of your fucking truck again.
I will send another red fucking truck up your ass on the road. The Three Amigos. But I really think in all real seriousness, like, y'all need to start that back up in 2024.
You really should. Do. Like, even if you get Dave once a month, just do it. Whatever.
What we need to do is we need to get a hold of Monsters Alive though and help him out because he does.
But like he's got to get on our show. Like the dude's got to come on here and start engaging so we can actually start putting him out there. Like,
yeah, he's cool as hell. Of course, he's also doing. He's got amazing things. They've got amazing things.
He does have cool shit, you know.
Yeah.
He's got like a goofy persona, like, you know, persona that just he's out there. Like as you expect somebody that does fucking horror props. It's
we got to get our stuff. We got to get our shit going too. We have to shut up or put up, quite honestly.
Yeah. We'll just piggyback off the Illuminati.
Yeah, that's it. That's
all it is. Just piggybacking off the Illuminati.
But dude, I think we should wrap it up because
no, we need to. I need to go to bed. I got a lot of shit to do in the next 3 days. I mean, come Tuesday I'll be all right, but fucking between now and Tuesday I've got so much shit to do. Oh, Sean's been to Vic's shop. All right, that's cool. That's awesome. You fucking survived to tell the tale, so bonus points for you.
So the takeaway tonight is all is well that ends well. New friends were made. More things were found out, smoothed out. We were put in our place for some things, and
yeah, we'll fucking next week.
We got some people in their place. We in our own special way, and they acted on it appropriately, and so did we. So we know more. They know more. We all know more.
It's a growing experience. It's what it should be. Call people out on their shit, and they admit their own.
This is how the industry used to be. It really used to, and I hope maybe from here it grows to back the way it's supposed to be, because the haunt industry and everything else is really fractured so incredibly bad. And the people that are the worst parts of the fissures and fractures are the ones who will be the least ones to admit.
Yeah,
they won't admit it. They won't admit it, and they're part of the problem. And we'll keep going on until they're completely gone. Like we've done with some folks in the past who are no longer part of it. But
hashtag
anyway.
Illumihani. Do it. Let's end this stream on fucking hashtag Illumihani. Everybody do it. Hashtag Illumihani. Let's go, bitches. I want to see it in the chat. Let's go.
Anyway, once again, we're going to let y'all go. As always, very humble to have you all here. You are the show. Thank you very much to Chris Hartley, Doug Sheldon of Fear Expo and hauntcon. We look forward to seeing you next week. Please definitely keep that engagement with us. We'd love to have you on here. We'll tone it down just a little bit for you.
Everyone, we'll keep it PG. We can do that for a night.
We've done it. To everybody, always stay safe. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, whatever you celebrate. We'll see you before the new year. So we'll give you those things then. But everybody, as always, thank you so much. We're humbled to have y'all here. We are nothing without all of you. And on that note, Merry Christmas once again. I'm going to pass it to James.
Yep. Good night, everybody. Hashtag Illumihani. Hashtag Merry Christmas. But then hashtag Illumihani. Thank you for everybody that was here that was not normally here. You guys are much appreciated as well. You are not, we absolutely appreciate everybody that's here, regardless where you came from. And hopefully we have shed some light on what we actually are about and all the things that we honestly feel and will 100% give you our honest opinion no matter what. So with that, Merry Christmas. And a happy New Year's, and I'm not going to do the fucking Adam Sandler thing. I refuse. I was going towards it, and I veered off immediately. I'm not doing that. But yeah, no. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year's. We will actually see you before New Year's, so fuck that. Just Merry Christmas and Happy Kwanzaa. And my cats are knocking shit down behind me. I need to go figure out what's going on.
Quick, shut us down before they do.
Yes, before the Illumihani get us. But yes, hashtag Illumihani, and much love to everybody that was here. We will see you next week, and with hopefully some special guest appearances. So good night.
Ciao, everybody.
Merry Christmas. And yes, always. And don't forget, just for anybody new, hashtag Illumihani, hashtag Yeet the Treats, because
Yeet the Treats, baby.
2020, and that's
2024. Yeah.
Yep. So good night, everybody. Bye.
Bye. Ciao.